The training I received that year was harsh, but it was critical to my development as an attorney. The unexpected opportunity kicked my butt, but I came away from that experience with the fundamental building blocks to understand, practice, respect, but more importantly, to challenge the law. Did I still get to travel? Yes. I asked my next employer for 2 months of travel time after the clerkship, and the trek in Thailand did actually take place. It was shorter than originally planned, and in retrospect, better suited to my low tolerance for wading through muddy rivers and sleeping on bamboo platforms in the jungle. Apparently, I'm way more comfortable getting legally beat up than I am in hiking through a Thai jungle, but I consider myself lucky to even be able to compare the 2 experiences. Add to the fact that on that trip, I would meet the man who would ultimately become my husband, so the postponement actually kind of worked out in the grand scheme of things. The community service also happened. 3 months of nonprofit work actually evolved into a core part of my legal practice. Instead of spending a limited stint at the local nonprofit, I was given a chance to organize a practice group of attorneys dedicated to providing pro bono legal services and child advocacy. For over 2 years, I volunteered with local social workers representing abused and neglected children in Philadelphia. Far cry better than the 3 months that I had in mind. So keeping an open mind about how and when I indulged my passion for travel allowed me to be flexible enough to take advantage of opportunities like the clerkship and the community service practice. I was able to make career and personal choices that weren't even on my radar, but were extremely meaningful. So what about humor? I think this one is actually pretty simple. Have one. Own it, nurture it, sprinkle a little self-deprecation on top for the best results. Google is known as a pretty unique work environment. We have a million smart people running around creating crazy innovative products. We have free cafes offering organic breakfast, lunch, and dinner, all for free. There's yoga, there are massages, free bikes, and it's a dog-friendly workplace. Actually, come to think of it, Google sounds a little bit like St. Andrews, just on stress code. And with a paycheck. So, during my second week at the company, my husband, who normally works from home with our separation anxiety-ridden golden retriever, George, was traveling for work. And so, to avoid coming home to a house of destroyed couches and shoes, I brought my dog to work that day. With George in tow, I attended a meeting with a local engineer for a very lucrative product for the company. The engineer wanted to launch a new feature that was great in concept, but I had just joined the company, and I wanted to give the most conservative and admittedly impractical legal suggestions to demonstrate just how smart I was. What I should have done was focused on explaining the legal risk to the engineer and helping him to come up with a creative compromise that satisfied my concerns, but honored the feature's value to the company and its end users. With 20/20 hindsight aside, I dove into my stuffy, legal, Latin phrase-filled explanation to this poor engineer. It was a laundry list of gloom and doom to befall the feature if my list of features weren't actually satisfied. In the middle of this horrific soliloquy, my dog George got up and very loudly half yawned and half groaned right in my face. I was pretty horrified and embarrassed, but before reason could prevail in the form of an apology to the engineer, I uttered, "My dog doesn't like the legal analysis either, so how about we just start over?" It's a humbling moment. I looked like a very stuffy, out-of-touch attorney to this engineer who is creating amazing things. You have to sort of put that to a side. Check your ego, ensure that your credibility is intact with your engineer by making fun of yourself. Own that opportunity to poke a little fun, learn from it, grow from it, make him laugh, or make yourself laugh. Lastly, style. You need only look at my SAS yearbooks to know that I was no expert in the wonders of fashion. I was a student here, roll-neck sweaters and corduroys were king, and if you wanted an edgy look, you wore Doc Martens and a plaid shirt with a skirt. So clearly Vogue will not be breaking down my door for a fashion profile. Tonight, however, my focus on style has more to do with how comfortable you are with yourself, as opposed to how well-tailored your outward appearance is. On the eve of my college graduation, my best friend's father stood up at a dinner and made the following toast. Your parents teach you how to walk. Your teachers teach you how to walk straight, but it's your friends that teach you how to walk with style. Your friends in your cheering section. If they are good friends, they support the way you express yourself and help you get comfortable with laughing at yourself. If you are lucky and stay flexible to what the world is sending your way, you will make friends that support your personality and all of its quirks and idiosyncrasies. In their unflinching support, you unconsciously and sometimes even consciously develop an ownership and acceptance of those eccentricities. You acknowledge that those characteristics make you the unique person that you are, and you live your life in full understanding and celebration of it. So in short, my journey is the result of the following recipe. Thrive, be passionate, laugh loudly and often, and as much as you can at yourself. And do all three with your own personal style. While the end result may not be what you intended, it is likely to be an enjoyable and unexpected ride worth taking.